Radiant team's turn to pick.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dota 2 Champions League. We're here in the next set of BO3's Power Rangers versus M111. This event is brought to you by Epic Esports Event as well as Face It. I'm Lysander, going to be joined here by Mike Loris. Welcome, my friend. We're going to have Power Rangers versus M111. I know that name does inspire less confidence than you would expect, but they were the guys that ran Meepo. I recognize the name now, Ascendancy. He's the guy that played Meepo, and I do believe they knocked out Vega. So yeah. Oh wait, I'm not on Discord. Ah, crap. Sometimes I just amaze myself. Okay. All right. I bet Mike's gonna be all. Hi, Mike.
10 seconds remaining.
Hi, Mike. I already introduced you. I just forgot to turn on Discord. How are you, my friend? Why he no talk? He muted himself. He's muted. Hello. Mike. Mike.
Oh, it's muted.
Yeah.
Well, it was your fault first, and then it was a little bit of my fault. So,
alright.
You know, everyone's to blame here. Not, no one's safe. I don't know what you said, but I will say that M111 has a very annoying name to pronounce.
Yeah, I call him M1. I call him M1, but I was just telling everyone in chat before I managed to pick you up that they are the guys that ran Meepo. You know, I told you that there was this Meepo's cheese strat that a team ran. Well, these guys did it. They knocked out one of the name teams. I think it was Vega or Friends.
Yeah, it was Friends.
Yeah, I can't remember. Friends, yeah, alright. So Friends, they knocked out Friends with their Meepo, and it was pretty sick. It was a crazy lineup with Dazzle, Coddle, and a Meepo, and they had so much AoE heal, the Meepo just didn't die. So good. And now the Meepo is banned out.
Banned out. Huskar being banned out.
I'm surprised Meepo is banned now.
Yeah, if you're Power Rangers though, you're just looking at what Meow did in the last game, and you're like, okay, we don't want to be cheesed out in any way, shape, or form. We want to play a pure vanilla, nice, easy game. Just, you know, normal Dota. So, I mean, that's why they banned these heroes out. I mean, Meow's picks are fairly ordinary, morphing rather early, but still fine, I think. But Power Rangers, I would say most people would agree, probably on average, the stronger team.
Yeah. They did show a lot of promise in their last set. Normally I call them the Giant Slayers. Back in the day, you know, they always slayed the big teams. Back when Alliance Na'Vi were at their top form, whenever they played Power Rangers, they just dropped their games. They just dropped the ball against them. And Power Rangers, you know, in my mind, they always became the Giant Slayers, but they didn't do so well against teams that were considered smaller than them, which is what, well, may give rise to concern. We'll see if the trend continues here. M111, no Meepo. We'll see if they can play other things.
Their opening set of heroes is fairly strong. OD will have to go up against Nyx Assassin and most likely an Earth Spirit, which is not exactly fun. But they have Shadow Demon Morphling, and, well, okay, now they have Shadow Demon and Luna, so it looks like it's going to be a little more of a supporty Morphling first pick, which is definitely an interesting way to go. But they have their Siege set up. And for Power Rangers, their high ground defense, their split push, is at least adequate, so they will have some counterplay to this coming out from Meow, but whenever you pick up a Luna, it is generally going to be your team with the initiative, and it should be your team trying to play a little more aggressively.
Yeah, well, Shadow Demon Luna, no Meepo, this is about just as good. So, are we looking at a support Morphling? Is that why the Meepo was banned? I'm not sure if you brought this up already, but...
I mean... Yes, it's probably support Morphling. I'm pretty sure it's Meepo's just banned because they don't want to play against Meepo. Like, if Meepo was to be 5th picked right now, somehow Power Rangers would just get crapped on. Like, this is the worst draft possible to deal with the Meepo. So, like, yeah, they just don't want to have to tailor their entire draft around that one surprise pick. And I think that's reasonable. If you think you're the stronger team, then you don't want to play a cheese game of Dota. But,
at least they whipped it out in the BO1, right? They got to whip it out in the BO1. And they took out a relatively strong team, one of the contenders to win. They were in the finals the last round. So smacking them out of there with Meepo draft, definitely a smart one. But yeah, I like how a Viper has been banned out. Not often seen a Viper pick. It's good against BKB holders is all I can say. It's decent against OD, I would say.
Yeah, it's one of the better heroes to have up against OD. I would say, especially nowadays, Sniper is the hero that you should be banning out if you are interested in protecting your OD's mid lane. So I'm not sure if if the ban was 100% protect the OD. I'm pretty sure Sniper would have been a better one, and that's why we see Sniper being picked up here. Power Rangers have a really good anti-OD draft. Like they have the Nyx for the mid late game. They have the Sniper for the early game control, and the Earth Spear for the early game control.
Dire team's turn
You
to
know, Power
ban.
Rangers may struggle to deal with Luna illusions a little bit, but aside from that, I mean, this OD should have a tough time, or at least as tough a time as possible.
Yeah, what I don't like, it's always that wisp when you pick it up so early, and then you just draft, and then it seems like you forgot about the wisp synergy. Okay, now maybe not, wisp Ursa, but sometimes I just hate it when a draft leaves an IO strategy hanging and just let me think, okay, what's it gonna be? Is it Tiny? Is it Sven? Is it what? Is it Storm? And Power Rangers reveal an Ursa, so Ursa goes in line very well with this sniper pick because whenever you pick a sniper, you always want that frontliner. Using the word tank triggers some Dota players, but you always want someone in the front
5 seconds remaining.
just soaking that damage, causing distractions that the enemy can't ignore. And while that is happening, you're just plinking away with your sniper. So Ursa Warrior, I think it's a great addition. It's Dire as well, Easy Roshan. Ultimately, I think PR, they got a solid draft. A little bit lacking in the team fight, would you say? There's no real initiator. If the Nyx Assassin doesn't, get close, because sentries and whatnot, or would you say Earth Spirit is adequate amounts of initiation?
I mean, between Earth Spirit and the Nyx Assassin, who's probably going to end up with the Blink Dagger, I think they at least have some ways of starting these fights. I mean, you look at Meow's side, they don't have great ways of starting fights either. Tinker, last pick, is pretty interesting.
Yeah, but the thing is for Meow is that they're the guys that would just try and corral you into your base and then get Shadow Demon to just spawn the clone army.
Especially with this Tinker last.
Yeah, it's
this
okay.
is gonna be
it's a support morphling. So.
An offensive tri-lane, Luna, safe lane, Tinker, OD mid.
Yeah. I think safe lane Tinker does decent against Nyx. It's not the best, I think, for the Nyx, but not the best for the Tinker, but I think he does fine. You can disjoin rockets, I guess, but much spam will pretty much take you out. Will prevent any kind of aggression. I don't know. It's still a difficult one for Tinker, right? You want to play I think it feels more like an off lane Tinker. It has been done in the past by I can't remember what teams, but I know some teams have run off lane Tinker in the past. More so than I don't know. Like putting Tinker against the Nyx, I'm trying to talk a way around this where the Nyx is not gonna get a lot out of it. But it feels like Cheshire Cat's gonna have a field day if the Tinker is matched against him.
I feel like Cheshire Cat should have a field day as long as he's not going up against any sort of tri-lane. Like, versus OD as a 1v1 matchup is honestly just pretty good for the Nyx Assassin also. And Tinker is maybe not as good as versus the OD, but it's still very close to that quality of lane for the Nyx Assassin. The concern I have with off-lane Tinker is that you're going up against an Earth Spirit with adequate damage follow-up. Like, you're running... At that point, it's going to be the Io, the Earth Spirit, and the Ursa. So Io and Ursa can close the gap very quickly with phase and tether movement speed, and Bignum's gonna have all the control with the roll in and the orb of venom and whatnot. Tinker, once he's rolled onto, he's screwed. Like, he has no way of getting out of that. So I do think it's Meow probably gonna take this as an offensive tri-lane, and they're gonna try to keep the Earth Spirit top.
Okay, because I was trying to shuffle the lanes so that we actually have a mid morphling, but I realized they have 4 cores, so I don't think that's gonna happen. But I think it's kind of cool that they play this strength morph, because with the Luna Blessing, he can actually have a decent right-click damage, right? He has some decent right-click damage and a banish. Okay, I'm trying to think of some kill combos here. It does seem like a very defensive one, because you don't have anything to really chain with this Adaptive Strike. So it looks like it's gonna be mid-Tinker. And it will be safe lane OD. No, wait. Support OD? Wow, what is this? What's this?
Well, I think it's... The item builds aren't exactly telling. I think the...
No? You don't think so? Broodka has no more money.
So he's gonna roam around, gonna try to play Earth Spirit. The problem is that Earth Spirit can roam from level 1. Morphling roaming usually requires, like, 2 points at Adaptive Strike and at least 1 point Morph. Usually want to have Waveform to
But
get in
OD
there.
has
So
no
you're looking at
items.
level 4 before you really start to
No,
influence
but
some of the
OD
other
has no
lanes.
items. What's going on here?
Where did all of his money go?
Yeah, did he mess up or something? He bought all the wards. So that both his supports could
30
have
seconds
boots.
to battle.
And
Okay.
Ascendancy bought a Ring of Protection, Iron Branch, Healing Salve, and Tango. Was there a missell or something? Did I miss? Okay, wait. Okay, a pack of Tangos costs 100, but a Sentry Ward
I'm
and 2 Observers.
I'm okay with Ascendancy's opening. I like that. For the OD, this is really dangerous. Like, let's say everything was according to plan, right? Let's say they meant to do this 100% and they're gonna put the OD over towards the mid lane,
No,
which
safe
he's
lane,
not
safe lane.
going towards right now. But you're going up against Sniper, which is like one of the worst matchups nowadays for OD. He's not going towards the mid lane.
No, he's not going mid lane. That's why I think he's a support. What the hell is this? Oh, Sonic!
They're just stacking.
What? He's gonna
Oh,
get
they're
the
sniping the
courier.
courier.
Oh wow! What a player! And he's not strength morphling though, so he might be
he's
dying
dead.
here. No, is he? Oh no,
dead?
he's not. Why did he stop?
He's got boots.
He's got
Boots
boots.
first, baby.
Oh my god. He really didn't need to roll though. That's the thing. And he's gonna.
Still dead.
All right, so that's first blood. I feel like he didn't need to waveform. He waveformed the wrong way.
He thought that his second attack wouldn't quite be enough to kill. So we have an offlane Morphling, a support OD.
Wow, is
Now I've seen
Morphling's
it all,
base?
dude.
Is Morphling's damage that low? Wow.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not gonna... I mean, that's why we usually see Morph picked up level 1, so that he has some base damage. I didn't think it was this low, but I knew it was like...
Well, that's
kinda
less
on
than
the lower
Crystal
end.
Maiden. Crystal
Is it
Maiden's
lower
at
than
like
Crystal Maiden?
39? Wait. Okay, maybe Crystal Maiden's at 37 too, but Cheshire Cat's in a little bit of trouble. The Shadow Poison is starting to rack up. But he will survive for now. Bignum dropping Observer wards. I think...
Bottom tower is under attack.
What is going on? I want to see this work now, really. I want to see this work.
I'm not sure. I mean, it's a nice curveball for sure. And if they find success with this, then future teams are going to be crapping themselves thinking about where this OD is going to go. That being said, you're working with 2 Imprisons, and Imprisons are nowhere near as good as Stuns, at least in the early phase in the game. Tinker is going to get jumped on. He should be just fine. Like, yeah, you'll have the ability to imprison someone and disrupt them. You can keep someone kind of locked down, whether an ally or an enemy, for a very long time, but you can't actually kill them. And that's the problem with support OD, especially with support
the ultimate
Shadow
kite.
Demon. I think if you replace one of them with Kunkka, you have a lane.
It's the ultimate kite, right? That's all I can think of. The Earth Spirit rolls in and will scare the Morphling away, so... They did get the courier, which is cool, but... Apart from that, I don't know, but Cheshire Cat's in trouble! Ooh! Whoa. AR not gonna find him in Ascendancy. Well, they are pushing this lane pretty hard. They have a really big wave here, triple wave actually. Gonna pressure this, and now Cheshire Cat low on regen with the poor man shield. Earth Spirit's gonna come in, try and soak that EXP, but I don't think they're gonna let him. But not sure what they can do about this. There's a Lucent Beam, scares out Cheshire Cat with that Spike Carapace, and the tower will actually clear this one up. So Bignum is gonna get a huge amount of EXP here, already level 3.
We can see the impact of that courier snipe right now. Ninja is sitting behind his tower, can't afford to get close because he has no health. And he's still just going to take an absolute beating. Laser missiles, not quite. But yeah, he just can't afford to stick up against this Tinker. Now that he has the courier back up again, he's got his Wraith Bands, he should be just fine, especially with Bignum rotating in. But so far, laning stage not quite punished. Oh, great kick.
TP's out. Great. Great decision making there. Will pour it out there, but he will suffer EXP loss as a result. And J4 has to watch his life pool. He is taking quite a bit of damage here to this chicken. He has to watch it. Wow, a wave up could have killed him, I think. But not gonna take that risk. And well, it's only level 1 waveform, so maybe I was wrong about it. But the banish coming out, Cheshire Cat. And they're gonna start the banish. There will be a spike for this, so the damage will not be there. Yeah,
Jack is going in, man.
Yeah, they
All
go
the
in.
jukes, though.
Brutka, they're diving him in, but Cheshire Cat will stay alive. The double banish Shred.
Radiant's top tower.
Yeah,
has
Chappie
looked
was going ham there on the Morphling, but Morphling now out of regen, trying to soak up the EXP. So he's gonna sit here and get level 3.
Mid again.
Yeah, man. This time they got him, I think. Yeah, they got him.
Laser onto the sniper is a pretty good response, honestly, but at this point, level 3 shrapnel just does way too much damage and slow with an IO rotating in as well. It's a cute early game phase for Meow. They're not really finding all that much raw success here. Like, the Nyx Assassin is still getting a decent amount of experience. Bignum is still leveling up pretty well also, so I mean, the Earth Spirit's having a decent time, the Nyx Assassin having a decent time. Top lane, Chappie's having an absolutely free time up against the Morphling, who he does not have to fear at all. So I guess the payoff is more so towards the mid game when your Tinker and Luna are mega farmed, but that's a long ways off.
Alright, this is the long con, right? Alright, they roll in here looking for Ascendancy. They find him with that tether as well. The banish is there. Will start up on the Nyx, so there will be no follow stun. And Brutka has another banish as well. Will banish up Bignum, but now Luna very low. Will drop there to the damage, and that's the power of that hero. But now the Morphling waves in there, gets the IO, and it does look like their spells alone and some right clicking will do the job. They do take out the Wisp as a single retaliatory kill, but that's all they get.
Luna for IO, I'd take that trade any day of the week, especially since it rotates an additional hero down towards this bottom lane. So, I mean, Meow are focusing so much at making sure this Luna gets farm. If she dies, obviously that's not going to be happening. And if she isn't farmed, then the Shadow Demon's a lot less useful, then OD is a lot less useful. Then kind of their whole draft falls apart. Is this OD support just like a walking Essence Aura? Is that why they're doing this? Because they have some pretty good synergy with Essence Aura.
Yeah. I mean, he has gone for 2 points banished, so I don't know. Oh wow, Sniper kills off Tinker. Meanwhile, Morphling the middle lane as well. This strategy not working out just yet. I'm still trying to do the science here. It's not even like they're doing this Alchemist strat where they can give OD a clutch Aghanims or something, where he can do something funky. Oh no, they're gonna start with this banish, and then they have that stun and a secondary banish. This will allow for the surround here. Maybe they'll find him. There you go, Cheshire Cat gonna get a double stun though, but I think he might drop here. One more right click will come in, one more click coming in, not enough. They get stunned, and as a result will lose their kill. And the Shadow Demon's still going for it. He's diving pretty deep for this. He better TP out now. And he will.
Kick.
So yeah, the kick will not be there. The silence gonna be off the mark. And that was a poor chaining of skills. Otherwise, would have gotten the kill. Poor positioning of heroes. I think getting 2 heroes stunned like that was definitely not the plan. And Chappie gonna get stunned there by this Morphling. I'm having that weird server thing again. Damn it.
I don't know, man. That's on you.
Yeah. Well,
I'm just fine over here. I'm pretty sure everyone else is just fine also. But this is kind of the weakness of this lane, right? Like, they don't have that much kill power. They actually have to involve like body blocks into their kills if they want to get it, which is not a way you want to operate a defensive tri lane. You want to be able to go in for kills just with your spells, a couple of right clicks, and get the kills with that. So it's a little bit awkward. They can spam out Cheshire Cat, but still roll in.
Silence as well. Yeah, another kill. And
I'm still trying to think of what this is supposed to do. I'm not coming up with anything substantial.
I'm just as lost as you. Like I said, if there was some alchemist giving Aghanims to this OD for some crazy AoE imprison strategy, I could get behind that. You know, isolate the enemy squad, banish a huge bunch of their number, getting caught. Afroninch has that assassinate. Does he use it? He does have to solve, but the banish comes out here onto the sniper, so sniper is going to be in a little bit of danger, but here comes that Lucent Beam. Has to really back off, and there's that long stun. Oh, huge! Knocks him onto the low ground. That is how you kill people, right? Eclipse as well deployed, getting knocked to the low ground. That Shadow Demon poison going to be removed, but now Chappie going to get banished as well. The balls will hit. Clean up that Shadow Demon. Another long stun on Sonic. And Chappie still chasing down this Luna, but I'm not sure it's the best strategy here. The Depth Strike's almost ready in 2 seconds. Hello! Pow! And now he's stunned there for another 4 seconds. Gonna be sitting his ground there, getting waved back. Dash to click, down he goes. Somehow working. Double banish. I don't know. It's somehow working. When it works, you're genius, right?
Yeah, double banish is not what you want in lane, but when the enemies are kind of filtering in one by one, especially going up against an Ursa, yeah, the double banishes are usually going to be pretty incredible. So, Power Rangers, that was just a really good wave into Adaptive Strike on Half Ninja, and then once that happens, everyone from PR is pretty much screwed from there on out. So yeah, Meow, they do get a handful of kills. Still, they are behind in farm, behind the Ursa, behind the Sniper.
Oh, yep. Get a kill there on the Luna.
And the Luna's not farming.
Yeah. Needs more glaives, and there's a stack waiting for her. I don't think anyone can clear it just yet, but PR is killing Roshan there. The Mask of Madness and Chappie is gonna get him that double life, and I'm not sure they can even contest this. They are warping heroes down, so they are looking to contest this. Chappie getting bashed quite a fair bit, but now with those heroes coming in for the contest, oh, will he get it in time? There's the poison. Oh, they get the banish. He gets bashed though. Oh no! He gets disrupted. Will it be enough though? This fight could be going wrong. There's the stun. They do knock him onto the high ground. The OD is low and J4 in trouble. The March spam will come. The banish coming out. Cheshire Cat in trouble. Chappie still looking for it, but the sniper is here. He's gonna look to do some damage. The morph coming out onto Sonic. The March will almost kill off the Wisp. Roshan bashes the sniper, and now sniper dropping low. There is still that TP away. The Morphling could walk back here, but it's not going to be the case there. Chappie getting knocked onto the high ground, definitely not part of the plan. Luna killing off the Nyx Assassin, and looks like Morphling will resign to fate here. Gets himself killed. Afro Ninja playing a very dangerous game here on his own. Gets beamed there. There is a laser here from this Tinker, so there's a prevention for that right click. The Roshan still looking to push the pressure here. Tinker in a lot of trouble now. Brutka gonna be in trouble as well. The smoke looking for it. Now the disruption starts out on him, but there's not much in the way of offense here. Afro Ninja will shoot himself there, but the buyback from the Morphling might just be enough there. Meanwhile, the Earth Spirit has managed to roll up and kick him down. So now the stun coming out onto the Wisp, but they bought enough time for the Ursa to get that Roshan. So the banish comes out, they get the kill, but Sonic, yeah, he's gonna have the magnetize on him. Cheshire Cat looking for that kill in. The hammer is ready, and the Morphling is silenced. He does have another stun on him, so he will drop. So another dieback from him, 6-15. That fight almost went well for them, if they only had a little bit more offense to kill off the sniper.
You wanna know the funny thing?
What?
The funny thing is that fight was a disaster for Power Rangers, because the Ursa got up to the high ground, he lost his stacks of Fury Swipes, the IO relocated, but then the tether wore off, so then the IO left the base, and the Ursa was still up on the high ground. So Ursa was not in that fight, like, at all.
Yeah, but they got
and
the Roche.
still they were able to win. Like, and he also has the Aegis, he killed off Roche, and now he's looking at Ascendancy, so, yeah, that fight was just an absolute clown fiesta, and for Power Rangers, they're still able to get a win despite being a 4v5, and now they're looking at another.
Wow, the banish there, saving lives there. We need another stun here onto this, well, they need another stun here onto the Ursa, but it's not going to happen here. The hammer is dropped, burns a lot of mana here. The banish, the second banish has already been used, so Chappie is going to enjoy that. But Brutka don't get stunned here. The Mask of Madness is there. Another banish. The sniper just having a field day meanwhile. And Ursa will get away scot-free without him losing extra lives there. So 3 for 1, Wisp for 3 again. This has got to be the most greedy draft you've ever seen. You know, you've seen greedy like four position dooms and stuff, but that is mega greedy. This is just mega greedy.
Yeah, I gotta agree. Like, I don't think I've seen greedier than this.
Okay,
so far,
OD
support has done nothing.
Okay, they got a stun here onto the sniper. I'm not sure they have enough. I mean, if they wanted to go with a burst Tinker, right? Why didn't they just go for more lasers and missiles? You know, went for 4 points in March. Now Morphling's gonna drop, and they're in trouble here with Chappie as well. And I feel like this is just an experimental draft, to be honest. I feel like the sniper just ruined their whole strategy.
Are those cracks and
You always need to have a jumper if you want to play against a sniper. Like, this sniper single-handedly ruined their draft. And I feel like if they wanted to play this, they really needed to up the offense there. The Tinker needed to have more levels in rockets and laser. I mean, 1 level in rocket, 2 levels in laser is just a little too little damage. They don't have enough offense. They already have enough defense.
You're looking at your supporting cast of OD whose damage output is limited to 1 nuke. Shadow Demon has Shadow Poison, which is pretty good, but it needs the fight to go long. Your off-laner is not like a Centaur or something like that, or Tidehunter who can do a decent amount of damage. It's a Morphling who has a lot of stun duration, but that's about it. No one's actually doing damage here. Eclipse
Okay,
will do damage onto the Nyx assassin though.
But here comes the Ursa, so... Okay.
Nice Nyx.
I don't even know if I'm qualified to cast this game. Really, real talk. Sonic,
Well,
so much trouble. I'm not sure why he decided to bash the IO instead of blast the IO instead of the Ursa.
I don't know either. The IO doesn't take, you don't take
And
damage
Tinker's dead
from
again.
Strength Adaptive Strike. It does like 25 damage.
I only can attribute this to a misclick in the draft, maybe. Maybe. I don't know, this is madness.
I'm just gonna stick to Clown Fiesta. That's my analysis of this game.
It's
like,
the better story, right?
They probably got surprise picked by the sniper, and they were like, how do we not put this OD in the mid lane now? Because we're going up against Nyx and sniper.
Hey, trust me, it works as
this.
support. Yeah, it works. Trust me. Yeah, this is just okay. Okay.
Maybe there's a better hero
Then
that
the blink counts.
make this lane work. Oh, Tinker's dying again. Nice.
I don't know how to cast this game.
Okay, here we go. You're on Meow's side. You don't go. Well, what was last pick? It was Tinker. I mean, I'm just looking at this tri lane, right? The defensive tri lane. Everything else is not great, but it's okay. Whatever. I think they needed someone like a Tiny to really just make use of these.
No. Even Tinker could have worked if he had like 4/4 in laser missiles. They would have killed someone so many times with that, but it was level 1 rockets, and I was expecting the rocket to kill off with the laser combo. I'm like, they got him, right? And then the sniper just walks away because the laser combo is only like 200 damage. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about like how they could have fixed this from the draft. That's how they could have fixed this once the draft happened. I agree. You desperately need damage in this draft, so I want to see maxed out laser at least. But I'm like, how does this tri lane actually work with 2 bubbles and a Luna? It really doesn't on any significant level unless you have. I don't know. I guess a Tiny and Alchemist might be able to work if you go for a little bit of stun.
I know, I felt like a Alchemist somewhere here might have worked out because you can give Ags to the team. Or even a Mirana to help out with the Adaptive Strike into Arrow. They're gonna look for F Ninja now, and Sonic, yeah, coming in there. We'll have to stun there, but this sniper is not dying. And meanwhile, here comes that Ursa in the back lines. They're gonna have that banish ready. Chappie banishes himself. Come on, bro. Well, then the second bubble is gonna be used onto the Ursa Warrior. Now Sonic on the way out. The hammer drops will burn some mana. But now the stun again. The Nyx Assassin being a absolute pain to this OD, and Number is trying to go TP away. Cheshire Cat doesn't have to stun here to disable it. And this Tinker illusion is gonna get cleaned up. So 3-0 here on the top lane. They get that Radiant Tower. The creep's doing a better job than the heroes at that. But Number, once again, still looking for the boost of travel. Oh, look at the.
I'm still trying to think of how they. Oh, ready for this? You pick Bloodseeker. You can set up at the circle, but people are still dying over in mid.
Yeah.
Oh, doesn't seem like.
Can't even banish him in time. Now this Strength Morphling with 0 armor, but Gem is gonna feed that right over. I'm waiting for that kick. Yep, it's gonna be a kick, and you can't morph anything more because you're already out of it. They do trap Afro Ninja there in a nice trap in, and Afro Ninja will actually go down to the Shadow Poison. So this guy at least trying to win this game. Big Num pops the gem. Pops the hood. We'll get himself a little bit of resistance before he goes down. So that's about as good as the fight they get, man. 2,000 gold going their way, and I'm still waiting for this draft to work. You know, I'm a cynic, but I'm still waiting. Chappie gets disrupted. The Shadow Poison will tag him, and again the Soul Catcher goes off, and there's no purge here, so need a little bit more damage. Tag him with the poison again, so he can't blink. But another beam here, and the relocate will pull him out. So Ascendancy. He won't get that kill. 10-30. This game, I think it was only because the sniper was way out of position that he got caught there. But Cheshire Cat looking to wrap in there with that gank again. Doesn't have mana for the stun, but now it gets the bottle up. Chappie coming in again, and this OD, not the core OD with the 4 staffs, gonna get brought down again. Ursa.
In essence, Aura can only get you so far as a support OD. By the way, Chappie's just not stopping. Like, shout out to this Ursa. He is embracing the spirit of the bear right now. He's just never-ending charge at the enemies. But, I mean, every single time I try to say something about this game, they start fighting. So I think it might just be time to concede that this game it's impossible to analyze. I think it had to be some sort of adaptive move there by Meow at the end, Tinker Pick, and that kind of screwed them over. Yeah, I went there.
Good one. But yeah, I don't know. This net worth draft is not looking too hot for them either. I do see a scenario when all the heroes are big that, you know, maybe PR can throw this. And now that this Roshan is up, I'm gonna take the time to disconnect. Yeah, I'm gonna take the time to disconnect quickly.
Sure.
I think
better hurry back though. Chappie is Roshing. I do think Meow know about this. Arcane Rune's gonna be grabbed by Bignum. Stuns 2, silences 2, magnetizes those 2 as well.
They sound
Chappie's
dead.
Blink Dagger didn't work. Now it works.
Alright.
Oh, he's gonna go in straight towards the Shadow Demon and the Morphling. And another 2-man stun to kill the other 2. J4 is unstoppable. Cheshire Cat as well with the double kill. I don't know how Ursa doesn't get a single one there, but Meow just walked into an Ursa's cave, and you don't do that, man. Now they're gonna get Roche. I don't know, dude. Like, yeah, Meatbo Cheese is cool, but again, this is what Power Rangers wanted. They wanted to play a normal game with a normal draft, and
This is not normal.
Pretty much it.
I mean, Cheshire Cat has an Aghanim's and he was off lane. So I don't know how this game is salvageable for Meow. This was not the performance, you know, I expected. You know, they do seem like an experimental team kind of guys. You know, have a lot of good theories on paper, but it's still I don't know. Sometimes, you know, I like to say that impossible is nothing, but sometimes it is. And this is just one of those games that did go right. I wouldn't even say like this went wrong because of some catastrophe in the draft. I mean, in the lanes, but it was not even like a draft with a good plan and the right execution. I felt like just one piece of the draft was missing, like burst damage. But we'll see how they hold the high ground. I think that's their last bastion of hope. They're gonna
It's
smoke.
gonna be a lot more difficult now that Nyx has an Aghanim Scepter and he's building towards an Ether Lens. So the range on his spells is going to be pretty silly. PR have shown, at least on the Ursa, that they are not really scared of any one Meow hero. So they will probably just go in as well. And the Ursa also has his Ags. So he's ready to go in.
Adaptive Strike stun
split
is not
push.
gonna do much to him.
Oh, Sonic. Easy escape.
And looks like they're doing the rat. Yeah, Luna's gonna go up and rat up. She has 4 points in the glaive, so the wave will push slightly fast. Morphling's in a lot of trouble. Hello. Tries to wave his problems away, gets the banish off. And they might actually get him in time, and they will actually get him to TP away. Maybe TP away. Still holding on to that hope. Gets the stun there on the onto the sniper. The sniper is gonna heal up with the Greaves, so there will be no kill there. Meanwhile, Cheshire Cat is going to enjoy himself. A good time here as the OD, non-carry OD, I have to include, tries to hit away at that Barrow Nyx. 40% damage reduction. The orbs are going to do practically nothing without items anyway. Tinker now going to get jumped. There's the laser. Chappie is not going to have any of that. The sniper will take the kill instead. There's a triple for the Ninja. And that will be no more marches. And Cheshire Cat is having a great time here, sitting down. And yeah, look at that impale range. Wait, is that far? It's bugged out. Probably bugged.
Yeah, at a certain point, like, PR just don't have to respect these Meow heroes because they're so underfarmed.
Yeah, he's tanking the tower. Look at
with
this.
no Blink Dagger, he can't set up good march positions.
Wow, guys, look at him killing the hole. Oh, look, he's full health again. Wait, look at that. Alright, so Bignum comes in. There's the hammer dropped. Some mana lost here, but more lives are lost here on Meow. They lose their Luna. Chappie having a field day. 41 to 10 now. Game pretty stompy. Not gonna lie here. Not gonna sugarcoat anything. Cheshire Cat diving the tower. Look at that insane range. Oh man, just stay away, dude. Just stay away. This guy is still disrespecting the boundaries of the Radiant base. We'll spike up that rocket as well. Ninja is low. little low. But Whis will be back here to top him up, and Cheshire Cat
The
is...
Ursa has 5 salves.
It's like, here you go. Salves for everyone. Salves up the Nyx Assassin. Morphling gets brought down. Apparently you can actually tear up paper. Shadow Demon has the disruption, but he's very low. Again, the spikes gonna stun up the Tinker. And they're gonna chill for a bit. Cheshire Cat healing up. There's the Ursa jumping in again. It's like deja vu. Catching the Tinker off guard. And where's the GG call, man? Hate to be that guy.
No, I mean, I hate to be that guy also, but this game has been over for quite a long time now.
Hey.
Like, look at
Don't
this.
be a
Chappie
hater.
doesn't care. He's going in, man.
Oh.
He's killing him in the fountain.
I feel like they're just dragging this one out now. Alright. We'll do this the painful way then, says PR. Oh wait, hello, what's up going here? Double banish once again, proving to be annoying. If they were having side bets here, which core gets the most kills, Ursa is definitely gonna be pissed. Okay, GG. Okay. They had enough. I'm gonna chalk that one up as a misclick.
Yeah, that's one of those games that happens, and then for game 2, you just, you know, Control A, delete the memory of game 1, and you're like, okay, we gotta win 2 games, guys. That's what we gotta do. Game 1 didn't happen because whatever this strategy was supposed to do, cute antics with Essence Aura, I don't know, have the offlane Strength Morphling somehow.
That's not even the
beat
most
or
abusive
lane.
Essence Aura, man. Like, it's not even the most abusive Essence Aura strat. There are more abusive ones with Oracle. And I don't know. Like, that was that brings me back to the old Nexon days, the Korean Dota when they were first starting out. That game just reminded me of that. But well, that is game number 1. Hey, look, AG's timed out. But yeah, game number 1's in the bag, and Power Rangers takes an easy game 1. Not gonna mince words here. Will at M111 decide to pull up their pants and go for a proper draft in game number 2? Will they get their hands on Meepo? We shall see. Power Rangers looking to clean this one up 2-0, and we'll see if anything special happens game number 2. I'm Lyson, his Mike Loris, and we'll be back for game number 2. You're watching the Dota 2 Champions League Season 9, powered by Epic Esports Events, and face it, we'll see you guys in the next game. Much love and Kappa.